Welcome back to Felix the Cat. I'm so glad you could join me today. Sit back, relax, let's read. A Lather Jacket. Felix could hardly believe his ears. He gave himself a pinch to make certain he was hearing correctly. He was all right. There stood the boy, saying the same thing all over again.
You're all set now. This is your home.
The boy repeated.
Make yourself comfortable, Felix.
Then the boy went away about his own business and left Felix to get acquainted with his new quarters.
Guess I'll like it here, all right. Hoo-hoo!
Chuckled the cat.
What a break! I'll nose around a bit.
Now Felix was exploring the living room.
Ha!
He cried.
Nice looking celery growing in that pot. And books to read on a winter evening. I'll like it here, all right. I wonder where this door leads to,
Felix thought, and went ahead to find out. He found out the door led to another comfortable-looking room, and it also led to a pugnacious pooch. Snarled the pooch. Who let you in?
In this room, you mean?
Stammered poor Felix. In this house, I mean, growled the pooch in a very pugnacious tone.
Why, the boy did. This is my home,
Felix said weakly. The pugnacious pooch raised a huge paw and made a swipe at the cat. Your home? He howled. Your home, you black rascal. Felix edged away slowly.
So I was told.
He tried to explain.
I didn't know they had a dog.
Oh, didn't you? Oh, growled the pooch and made a dash for Felix. Well, it is my home, and oh, how I hate cats.
So I see.
Gasped Felix, running for dear life. Up the stairs, Felix flew like a black streak of lightning.
Gosh,
He murmured to himself.
it was too good to be true. I knew there'd be a catch in it.
The pooch had made a wrong turn and was banging around in the kitchen, searching for Felix. The cat could hear his angry howls plainly. Come here, you, howled the pooch. Where are you?
As if I'd holler and tell him where I was. The big sandbag.
Felix said to himself. Then he came to the top of the stairs, where he made a discovery.
Ah, an open door.
He gasped eagerly.
Here's my chance.
By this time, the pooch was out of the kitchen, and on his way up the stairs, Felix dashed in through the open door and closed it after him.
I don't know your name,
He said to himself.
but it's just mutt to me.
Felix found himself in the bathroom. A chair stood before the medicine cabinet,
Ah, here's my chance.
gloated the cat. In a moment, he was up on the chair, and in another moment, he took a squishy-looking tube and a brush out of the cabinet.
This shaving cream and brush will do it. Hee-hoo!
He chuckled.
I'll show that mutt. He can't nip this cat.
Felix worked up a sudsy lather. He turned the chair so he could get a good look at himself in the mirror.
I gotta hurry.
He mumbled and almost got a mouthful of soap suds.
That mutt must not get me.
The lather went on faster, thicker.
Hello, Santa Claus.
Felix said to himself.
What a whiskers I'm growing these days.
Outside the bathroom door sat the pugnacious Pooch, anger in his eye and froth in his mouth. His nose twitched impatiently. "He went in there, I know he did." The Pooch gritted the words through his teeth. He took a few steps and came back to his place of watching. Thinks I'll go away, I suppose," he growled. "But I'll get him when he comes out. And when I do, oh boy, oh boy." All of a sudden, the door opened. Out came a fluffy white poodle. "Huh?" snorted the Pooch. "Where did you come from? How many animals live in this house? Anyway," he asked menacingly.
I'm sure I don't know,
said Felix the poodle in a little voice. "One side, poodle, and let me get that cat," growled the Pooch.
A cat did go in,
Felix said innocently.
At least I think a cat went in. I can't be certain.
"Ha! I've got you now," howled the Pooch, dashing into the bathroom.
And I've got you now,
said Felix, shutting the door with a bang and locking it tight. The Pooch recognized the cat's voice now and discovered he had been tricked. He set up an angry howling. Felix listened and chuckled to himself.
I guess that'll hold him for a while.
He said. He made a face at the door.
Don't get all lathered up,
he called to the Pooch inside. Downstairs went Felix, looking for something to take off his lather jacket. Someone was in the kitchen, so a towel was out of the question. The only suitable thing was the living room curtain. This did the trick.
That mutt bit off more than he could chew.
Felix grinned.
Now I'll look around my new home in peace.
And that's the end of Chapter 6. I hope you'll join me next time for Chapter 7 when we read Empty Elephant. Wonder what that one's going to be about. Thanks for joining me today. We'll see you next time.